workshop itself that you're running, it's not like conventional workshops. In fact, the work that's going to be produced is pretty likely going to be on the printed page. So it's a real life situation.
Yes, the workshop that I'm doing is going to introduce the advanced photographers to, it's basically going to be a real life magazine assignment. We're going to go out and photograph different aspects of the Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee's work. The people, I'm going to challenge the students not only to make good photographs for publication, but also to think about talking to the people, having some interviews with the photos, because the BRAC is a very large and diverse organization, and I want them to be able to tell stories within the bigger story of the organization, so that the people involved can have something to say with the photos as well.
Morten, what transformation do you expect to have from your students? I mean, from when they come in and when you leave them, what do you think will happen to them? What ideally would you hope for?
First of all, I'm nervous when I'm starting a workshop. I'm very tough. They have to meet on time. They have to work bloody hard for the week. I don't allow any mobile phones, no Facebook. Now they have to concentrate. And I think, or I will try to break through, they have to forget the camera, start to travel into their own soul. And the other workshop we had, on the last 2-3 days, they produced wonderful photography, and I hope that will happen again. I will fight for it because I love the students. I want to give them the opportunity, give them a chance to climb up a couple of steps.
I wonder if the photographers realize how lucky they are to have people of your caliber working with them. Dick, in your case, they will actually be going out to different parts of Bangladesh,
yes,
producing work. How different is this workshop to the usual situation where they get an assignment, they come back and deposit stuff? In a way, they're doing that.
Yes.
There is much more than that. There is a virtual picture desk, I suppose.
Well, what they're going to get is it's the same kind of coaching and editing that I try to bring to all the assignments that we do in the magazine. It's going to put them in the position of doing the kind of work that hopefully many of them plan to do professionally after they graduate. And the benefit of the workshop will be that the photographers and I, the students, will get to talk, and they'll get to learn what an editor thinks about in looking at photos, so that when they are doing future assignments, they can be much smarter and more efficient about it and get more jobs. It's a very practical workshop. It's to help them to have some skills after they graduate.
We also in Norway have a festival called Nordic Festival of Photography, and we had you on last year. It was wonderful to have you there. So we want to try to building some brotherhood together, with some cooperation with chobi mela. And I'm here also to work for that.
Okay.
I don't have an exhibition this year. I had 2 years ago and I had 4 years ago, but it takes longer time to build up a new, fresh exhibition. So if I am invited back next time, I will bring a big exhibition with me.
You will certainly be here. We hope so. In fact, we were hoping you could bring your work this year, but I take your point. Exhibitions don't just happen out of thin air. They have to be worked at. And certainly not just for... I had a tremendous time when I went to your workshop, and not just the festival itself. I mean, I remember at dinner time sitting with Don McCullin, Klein, and all those people at the same table. It was a photographer's dream come true. But of course, you have Photo Fest in your part of town. How different is chobi mela from Photo Fest?
It's similar in that it has a wide range of exhibitions, but I think that the quality of discussion here is more, it's much more international. And for our magazine, that makes it more relevant, because one thing that I think a lot of people don't understand about publications is that they're always hungry for talent. You know, we're always looking for somebody new, somebody fresh, a fresh point of view. I'm constantly challenging photographers and our writers to look not just at what our magazine has published in the past or what other magazines publish, but think of some new way to do it, because that's what's going to make them make their own work more interesting and make their work more relevant. I think that the internationalism here is stronger than anywhere that I know of, and that's one of the reasons that our magazine is involved, because I think, without being simplistic about it or sentimental, our world is ever more interconnected. It's very important that people who live in different parts of the world, who have different identities, understand that we are all part of an us, and that we break down some barriers. And I see those barriers falling here.
Well, on that note, Dick and Morten, thank you very much for being with us. Enjoy the festival, enjoy the workshops, and welcome to Dhaka. It's your very first day.
Thank you and good luck with the festival.
Thank you very much, Shahjol. Dhonobad.
আমরা মর্টন ক্রকওয়েল্ড এবং ডিক ডাউটির সাথে আলাপ করছিলাম। মর্টন যে কর্মশালাটা করে সেটা আমাদের সবচাইতে জনপ্রিয় কর্মশালা। সেখানে সে যারা অংশগ্রহণকারী তাদের ছবি আঁকতে শেখায়, গান শুনতে শেখায়, অন্তর্দৃষ্টি দিয়ে কিভাবে ছবি বুঝতে হয় সেটা শেখায়। এবং তার এখানকার আসার পেছনে আরেকটা আকাঙ্ক্ষাও রয়েছে যে ছবি মেলার সাথে নর্ডিক তারা নিজেরা যেই ফেস্টিভ্যালটা করে এই দুটোর একসাথে কি কি হতে পারে এবং ছবি মেলাকে তাদের দেশে কিভাবে নিয়ে যাওয়া সম্ভব হতে পারে সেটাও দেখতে চায়। ডিক ডাউটি সাউদি আরামকো ওয়ার্ল্ড ম্যাগাজিনের থেকে এসছেন, কিন্তু ওনার কর্মশালাটা আবার আরেক রকমের। এখানে অংশগ্রহণকারীরা শুধু ছবি তুলবে না, এটা বাস্তব একটা অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট, যেখানে তারা যেই ছবি তুলবে একজন লেখকও তাদের সাথে রয়েছেন। সেই কাজের ভিত্তিতে ম্যাগাজিনে সরাসরি এই কাজ প্রকাশিত হবে এবং সারা বিশ্বে ছড়িয়ে যাবে। কাজে একেবারে হাতে খড়ি দেওয়া, হাতে নাতে হাতে খড়ি দেওয়ার কাজ।
ছবি মেলা শুরু হবে আগামী 30 তারিখ থেকে বাংলাদেশ জাতীয় জাদুঘরে। আশা করি আপনারা উপস্থিত থাকবেন আমাদের সাথে।
আপনারা দেখছেন চ্যানেল আই।